Nobody expected an old Indian 50 rupees coin from 2001 to become one of the most talked about treasures in the world of rare collectibles. For years, it stayed hidden in a small wooden box owned by a retired man who never imagined that the coin sitting quietly among ordinary items would one day attract global attention. The coin looked different from the beginning. Its surface carried a deeper shine, the engraved details appeared sharper than normal, and there was a strange texture around the edges that did not match any officially released version known to collectors. At first, people ignored these small differences, but everything changed when a local collector noticed unusual markings near the lower section of the design. That single discovery triggered a chain of events nobody could control. The retired owner originally received the coin during a business trip in the early 2000s. Like many people, he simply placed it away and forgot about it for years. The coin remained untouched while the world changed around it. Mobile phones evolved, technology advanced, and digital currencies appeared, yet the mysterious coin stayed hidden in darkness. Nearly 2 decades later, while cleaning old belongings, the owner accidentally found the coin again. Curious about its condition, he visited a small collector's market where traders immediately noticed something unusual. One collector offered a surprisingly high amount on the spot, but the owner refused because he sensed there was a bigger story behind it. Word about the mysterious 2001 Indian 50 rupees coin spread rapidly through collector communities. Photos of the coin appeared online, and people from different countries began analyzing every tiny detail. Experts enlarged images, compared mint marks, studied the lettering, and checked the metallic composition. Some claimed the coin might have been part of a cancelled government experiment, while others believed it came from a limited test batch accidentally released into circulation. The mystery became stronger because no official records clearly explained why this version existed. As discussions intensified, social media users turned the coin into a worldwide obsession. Videos discussing its possible origin collected millions of views within days. Some creators claimed the coin held hidden symbols connected to secret government projects. Others believed it was tied to an unknown minting error that occurred only once. Every theory attracted more curiosity. The owner suddenly found himself receiving calls from collectors, journalists, museums, and wealthy investors. Many people offered large amounts of money immediately, hoping to secure the coin before its value increased further. One famous collector from Europe traveled personally just to inspect the coin. After examining it under special lighting equipment, he declared that he had never seen anything similar in his entire career. According to him, the precision of the engraving and the unusual metallic balance made the coin extraordinary. His statement alone caused the estimated value to rise dramatically overnight. Auction houses soon contacted the owner, promising that the coin could break historical records if sold publicly. As preparations for auction began, anticipation spread across international collector circles. Financial magazines published articles discussing the mysterious coin. Experts debated whether it was genuine or an elaborate fabrication. Laboratories tested the material multiple times and confirmed that the coin was authentic. However, the exact reason behind its unique characteristics remained unknown. That unanswered question made the coin even more valuable because mystery creates desire, and desire drives prices to unbelievable levels. The auction event became one of the most anticipated collector moments of the decade. Wealthy investors, private museums, and elite collectors registered to participate. Security around the coin increased heavily before the event. Armed guards monitored transportation, while hidden cameras tracked every movement. The coin traveled inside a protected case designed to survive extreme damage. Reporters gathered outside the auction venue for hours, hoping to witness history. When the auction finally started, tension filled the room immediately. Bidding opened at a surprisingly high amount, but within seconds the price doubled. Competing buyers raised offers aggressively, refusing to back down. Every new bid shocked the audience further. Online viewers watched in disbelief as numbers climbed beyond expectations. Some people thought the excitement would fade quickly, yet the opposite happened. The deeper the mystery became, the more determined buyers appeared. Collectors described the coin as a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. They believed owning it would place their names permanently in history. Wealthy investors considered it more than a collectible. They saw it as a symbol of exclusivity and power. The coin represented something impossible to recreate. Unlike modern luxury items that can be manufactured repeatedly, this piece stood alone with its unexplained origin and unmatched rarity. As bidding continued, the atmosphere inside the auction hall transformed completely. People stopped whispering and stared silently at the display screen showing rising offers. Cameras flashed constantly while reporters documented every second. Several participants joined remotely from different countries, adding even more intensity. Millions of viewers online refreshed live streams repeatedly, unable to believe how quickly the value increased. Experts watching the auction admitted they had underestimated the coin's potential. Some originally predicted a high sale, but nobody expected the price to reach such extraordinary heights. The auctioneer struggled to maintain composure while announcing rapidly escalating bids. Every pause felt heavier than the last. Each bidder seemed determined to outlast the others regardless of cost. Meanwhile, stories about the coin's possible history continued spreading worldwide. Some researchers discovered rumors of experimental mint designs created during the early 2000s. Others claimed retired officials once discussed a special commemorative series that was never publicly released. None of these stories could be fully verified, but they added more intrigue to the already legendary reputation of the coin. Collectors also became fascinated by tiny details hidden within the design. Certain patterns appeared slightly different compared to standard versions from the same year. The edges contained unusual ridges, and microscopic inspection revealed markings invisible to the naked eye. These discoveries fueled endless debates across online forums. Every new theory increased public fascination. As the final stage of the auction approached, only a few bidders remained active. Their offers climbed into levels rarely seen in coin collecting history. Tension became unbearable. Even experienced auction staff admitted they had never witnessed anything like it before. The audience sat frozen while the auctioneer repeated the latest bid amount slowly and carefully. One bidder suddenly raised the offer by an enormous margin, stunning everyone in the room. Gasps spread instantly. For several moments, nobody responded. The silence felt endless. Cameras zoomed toward the remaining competitors as they calculated their next move. Then another bid arrived from an overseas participant connected through a private network. The battle continued. News channels interrupted regular programming to discuss the unbelievable auction. Financial experts debated whether rare collectibles were becoming stronger investments than traditional assets. Social media exploded with reactions from viewers around the world. Hashtags connected to the coin began trending internationally. People who had never cared about coins suddenly became obsessed with the story. The owner watched everything unfold with disbelief. What started as a forgotten object hidden inside an old box had transformed into an international sensation. He later admitted that he originally considered spending the coin years ago without realizing its importance. That revelation shocked many people because the historic treasure nearly disappeared forever in ordinary circulation. As bidding reached extreme levels, the atmosphere inside the auction hall became almost surreal. Every movement felt dramatic. Some participants appeared nervous while others remained completely expressionless. Security guards stood motionless near the stage while journalists prepared headlines in real time. The entire world seemed focused on one small piece of metal. Experts continued discussing why the coin generated such emotional reactions. Some believed people were drawn to the mystery itself. Human curiosity naturally seeks unanswered questions, and the coin represented a puzzle nobody could solve completely. Others argued that the coin symbolized hidden history, making collectors feel connected to something larger than themselves. The auctioneer announced another massive bid, causing the audience to erupt with shock. The remaining bidders now competed at levels normally associated with priceless artwork or ancient treasures. Yet this was a modern coin from 2001. The absurdity of the situation only made it more captivating. People watching online struggled to process what they were seeing. Minutes later, another dramatic increase arrived. One bidder reportedly represented a private collector known for purchasing extremely rare historical objects. Another participant was believed to be connected to an international museum seeking exclusive exhibits. Rumors spread rapidly, adding more excitement to the event. At this point, the coin had already shattered previous expectations. Financial analysts predicted the final amount would permanently change the rare coin market. Auction houses worldwide monitored the event carefully because its outcome could influence future collector trends. Dealers began searching desperately for similar coins, hoping another hidden treasure might exist somewhere. The final moments became unforgettable. The auctioneer repeated the highest offer slowly while scanning the room for additional bids. Tension consumed every second. Nobody moved. Cameras focused on the remaining participants. One final bidder hesitated briefly before making a last attempt to secure the coin. The audience reacted instantly as the number appeared on the screen. The room fell silent again. The auctioneer counted slowly. No further offers appeared. The hammer finally came down, confirming the sale that stunned the entire world. Reporters rushed to publish the result immediately while collectors struggled to accept what had just happened. The mysterious Indian 50 rupees coin from 2001 had officially entered history as one of the most valuable modern coins ever sold. Even after the auction ended, debates about the coin continued endlessly. Some experts still questioned its true origin, while others focused on the psychology behind its incredible value. Why would people spend unimaginable amounts on a single coin? The answer seemed connected to rarity, mystery, status, and the powerful human desire to own something unique. Museums later requested temporary exhibitions featuring the coin, but the new owner remained extremely private. Rumors claimed the coin was stored inside a highly secured vault protected by advanced technology. Some believed it would eventually reappear in another auction years later for an even greater price. Others suspected it might never be seen publicly again. Collectors around the world became more passionate than ever after hearing the story. Old coin collections were reopened. Forgotten boxes inside homes were searched carefully. People realized that extraordinary treasures sometimes hide in the most ordinary places. Stories emerged about families rediscovering rare items they had ignored for decades. The legendary status of the coin only grew stronger over time. Documentary creators produced detailed investigations exploring every possible clue connected to its history. Online communities remained active with endless discussions and theories. Some researchers dedicated years trying to identify the exact reason behind the coin's unique features. Despite all the analysis, one fact remained undeniable. The mysterious 2001 Indian 50 rupees coin achieved something almost impossible. It transformed from a forgotten object into a global symbol of rarity, mystery, and unimaginable value. The story proved that even the smallest items can hold incredible secrets waiting to be discovered. Long after the auction, people still remembered the dramatic final moments when the room fell silent and the world watched history happen in real time. The unbelievable journey of that single coin inspired collectors everywhere to dream bigger and search deeper. Hidden treasures could exist anywhere, waiting patiently for the right person to recognize their importance. And in the end, the legendary 2001 Indian 50 rupees coin was sold for $12,141,000.